Up, up, up. Ooh.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Alright. Is there really gonna be monks chanting? So please, go ahead. I don't mind. Can I zoom more than this? No. It's because it looks like a path down there. I don't know. I'm gonna head up to the house first. Reminds me of a Tom Waits song.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s.
There's actually a song called Come On Up to the House by Tom Waits. Fantastic.
The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jacobson, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Such a shame. Oh.
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
I'm assuming this is the dude's where he lived. Seems like it. I heard ticking things over here. Oh. The guy is here has a lantern. I think it's just a lantern. Oh, we can't go there. Yet, can I? Oh, there is a guy! There was a guy! I saw that! There was a guy! Oh man. We're in hot pursuit! Well, it's not really so hot, it's more lukewarm. If that, because I'd imagine by now this person, if it's a he or she, I don't know. Maybe it's Esther, I don't know. I'm gonna say it is Esther. Now she would be freezing. Can I see anybody? No. Oh, it gets thinner and thinner.
What to make of Donnelly? The laudanum and the syphilis? It is clearly not how he began, but I've been unable to discover if the former was a result of his visiting the island or the force that drove him here. For the syphilis, a drunk driver smashing his insides into a pulp as he stumbled these paths, I can only offer my empathy. We're all victims of our age. My disease is the internal combustion engine and the cheap fermentation of yeast.
Great! Ooh, I can't walk over there. Sweet. Can I drop? Ooh. Alright. That was risky. Can you actually go tits up in this? I'm not gonna try. I mean, I'm not gonna try voluntarily. Heading into the cave. We're gonna find that person. I'm assuming we're going there, but I want to check here. And checking's done. Alright, we're heading into the cave. It's well lit. Hello? 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 Is anybody here? Here? I should actually put echoes on by now in editing. Just because. Ooh. This is new. And weird. Although safe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go down there, aren't I? Oh, I'm supposed to go here. Fair enough.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
No, we're good. Uh-oh. That's a fucking strong light source right there. Strongest fucking living candle I've ever seen. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was a guy. I thought it looked like a hooded man. Where's the light coming from? Weird. Is that person still here? Weird sounds. Oh, it went away. Oh. I'm gonna go in here. This looks cool.
It was as if someone had taken the car and shaken it like a cocktail. The glove compartment had been opened and emptied with the ashtrays and the boot.
Someone spooched
Made
the wall.
for a crumpled museum, a shattered exhibition.
Oh, I can walk through it. Sweet. I can apparently walk through rock. Meh. 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 There we go. Dude, people spooch everywhere. Man. Don't touch it. I know I was supposed to head up to that little hill we found, but I want to have a look around. Okay, heading back. Soon cometh the boulder, like dunk, 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 dunk. Oh shit! Ooh! Oh no! Weren't there controls on swimming? Alternative, keyboard, mouse, edit, Q. All right. Okay, so we can. Okay, we can swim here. Oh man, look at that! I want to swim under this, see what happens. Oh, look at that! Oh, you can hear it. Although it sounds. Yeah, that's not water hitting water. That's water hitting like pavement. Yep, definitely. Oh well. Looks really nice. Sounds good too. So far I'm really impressed. This is actually my first purchase through Humble store thingy. Imagine one of these things falling in and impaling you. Boom! No one would ever find you. More spooge. Nope. This looks cool. Let's not jump. Try to avoid to at least. No, nope. There we go. You'll probably just end up where we just were, and anyway. So, but still, I'd prefer not to redo things. They just tend to take a long time. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, you can crouch on your own, but I can't. Typical. Only when I tell you to. You can stop crouching now.
I am traveling through my own body, following the line of infection from the shattered femur towards the heart. I swallow fistfuls of painkillers to stay lucid. In my delirium, I see the twin lights of the moon and the Ariel shining to me through the rocks.
Sweet. I'm gonna try heading up. Seems like a best idea at the moment. Bats! I'm really impressed with the lighting. It's really difficult for games to actually do that proper. Paint can! Scratch. Luminous paint premium plus whatever. I'm assuming that's what they used to just do that, those things, whatever they are. Like I said, I'm not one for paying attention. Ooh! Wow. Okay. Oh man. Okay, from here. See, I'm already fucking... already I have no idea where I am.
This cannot be the shaft they threw the goats into. It cannot be the landfill where the parts of your life that would not burn ended up. It cannot be the chimney that delivered you to the skies. It cannot be the place where you rained back down again to fertilize the soil and make small flowers in the rocks.
There's nothing down there. Hello? Again, the strongest living... Hold... the... myth... Discuss... is... fair... Okay, this is getting weird now. How much paint did they use? That ASCUS is I want to say Damascus. I'm gonna say that. From being... I can only read the two middle ones. From being... Eki. ACQY. Aki? I don't have no idea. And it shall be a fungus? I have no idea. Ooh. Now this is getting bright now. What are these things? Wait. More swimming? I'm gonna have to dive. Yep. Is there anything down here? Nope. Graphics looks weird when you come up from this, like. See? Oh well. I'm not gonna come up through a waterfall, because that would be awesome. Is it as it acts or AOTS? 220. Okay. I was pushing up as hard as possible then. Whew. Okay. Hopefully I was supposed to do that. Because there was a path on the other side that I wanted to get to. Because I'm very curious like that. And usually that's my downfall, being curious. Hey, what does this button do? Click! Oh, you know, I had cancer. Fuck! Oh, drop, don't break a foot. Oh, apparently we made it out. Did we? Ooh. More lights. We're still outside, inside? Nope, we're outside now. So there was a guy here. Talkie talk? Hello? Ah, screw it. Is that a dude? Nope.
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
That's a very good question. Wish I could answer it for you. Alas, I cannot. Because I think this game has gone a little whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, it's up there. Oh, I'm right underneath it. We're almost there. There's a guy.
We shall begin to assemble our own
There's a guy.
version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
Do they do operations here? Like surgically things? Man, must have been fucking rough in these climates. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to hop down. Don't be afraid, I'm not a dangerous person, I think. Depending on who I am. Maybe I'm the guy writing it. That's an idea. I think that's gonna be the case. What is that? I can't see who that is. Okay, we're moving on. Taking a stroll on the beach. In the pale moonlight. Sorry. Did these people actually go wibbly wobbly insane? They're completely off the rocker. Is he still up there? Yep.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac. The leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
Great. I mean, I guess it would be fantastic if I knew what the hell they were saying, but that is not the case. Okay, all of a sudden it went
From
spooky.
here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Weird. Okay. I'm assuming we're going in there. Lack of a sprint is strangely upsetting. Coming from there, yes? No? Yes? Boathouse? Or a sudden light from heaven shone around him and he fell to the ground, it looks like. You can see better if you squint really much. Am I not going up there? Did I come from there? Alright, let's head upstairs then. Oh, we're getting closer. Oh, that is a cool picture right there. Hello? Hello? I should have probably stopped this a while back, but I don't wanna.
Teeth running over the edge of the rocks. A moon that casts a signal. As I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine and the calling from a great height. All my mind as a bypass.
Nope, still doesn't make any kind of sense. Ever. We're getting closer to the tower. I'm assuming that's where we're gonna find answers. Okay, that's definitely a dude. Keeping my eye on you. Keeping my up. Oh, can't get up there. God damn it. Chanting. Is it just a soundtrack or is it actually in...
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
And as he was... I think it's supposed to say proceeding, but it's spelled wrong. Proceeding on his journey. I think that's what it's supposed to say. Yeah, that's an and. He was proceeding. I'm gonna say proceeding on his journey. All right. And was come near to Damascus. I have no idea if I'm even reading this correctly. There's the tower again.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
I cannot... And neither did he eat nor drink, and he was 3 days without sight. Okay. Not even sure if these things are actually tie into any of this. Almost there! I'm gonna go poke the lighthouse.
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial.
Oh!
I must become infused with the very air.
Dude. And it came, I assume, to pass that as